Andy, I know it wasn't the result you wanted, but elsewhere things have gone in your way and you're safe in League One for another year.
Yeah, that was the remit. Taking over for the Ipswich game to make sure that we secured League One football. Credit to everyone concerned that we've done that. It was our primary goal at the start of the season to make sure we're playing League One next season. So we've done that. This game, really disappointed with the first half for a number of ways. Changed things at half time. And I thought second half we were the better team. We were much better with and without the ball. But I've just said to him there, for us to develop as a football club, you can't continue to concede a goal and a half a game. You're going to end up in real trouble doing that. So individuals have to learn very quickly that won't be acceptable going forward. And if they're not capable of doing that, they won't stay at the football club too long. But delighted to say with the second half performance, the communication onto the pitch was about other games. At one stage we were then talking about goal difference, so we were trying to not overcommit when it went to 3-1 and possibly concede a 4 when you're going to try and chase it, make it 3-2 like you would do in normal circumstances. And then we got wind that the suddenly MK Dons game had changed and it was 4-4, and we then take a penalty and suddenly we're shouting onto the players to go and get the ball back quick, let's kick off and let's try and score the equaliser. So they were looking a little bit, well, what is going off here? So maybe a little bit of confusion on the pitch, but so go back to the main point, is that we're a League One football club next season, and that is what we set out to do at the start of the season.
The game itself, as you've said there, the first half was a bit disappointing. It did have a bit of an end of season feel to it. Was that disappointing given what you told the players about having a strong finish?
I thought the way we handled the ball wasn't good enough, which created too much space when they suddenly got the ball back. Our pressing shape didn't work. We weren't connected as a team. We weren't compact. There was too much space for them to play through us. So we changed that at half time. But whether you change shape or don't change shape, again, the goals we concede are handed to Charlton. You know, they're coming at 1-0 up at half time, being the better team, yeah, but we've given them a goal. And then we did that again in the second half. So you can't move forward, you can't win games on a consistent basis if you're going to concede goals like that.
It's horrible to say, but the goals to shots ratio isn't great, is it? And I suppose that's something, irrespective of what happens next season, that you've got to look at and work on.
It's something we're well aware of. It would be wrong for me to point the finger at defenders and a goalkeeper just for the amount of shots we concede. It's a collective effort when we haven't got the ball that we're trying to reduce the opportunities for the opposition. But ultimately, as a defender and as a goalkeeper, you will get judged on the amount of goals you concede, the individual errors you make, and I've just told them that.
Word for James Plant. He's had a big few weeks. First senior debut, first senior contract, now first senior goal. He really did put himself about when he came on at half time. How pleased were you with him?
I think it's remarkable that suddenly you got 100% trust in a player of his age that he can go and impact the game. And as you just said, I'll put him on his best position for him soon. But yeah, wing back, 6. He's got incredible attributes. He really has, and if we can nurture them and he can nurture them, his mentality isn't one of a 17-year-old, 18-year-old boy. He's got a real experienced head on his shoulders. He's in a good environment. He's surrounded by a really good family, a really good academy and first team staff who want to help him grow. And if he continues to take on the information and keeps growing, the sky's the limit for him.
You've seen players like this, no doubt, before come through academies. In all the players you've seen, where's he at? Where do you rate him?
I think young players need an opportunity, don't they? You see him Monday to Friday, and you keep seeing good things. And sometimes some managers are apprehensive about playing young players. The clubs I've been at and the people I've worked with, I'm not going to tell you names, but I've been in a staff that have given young players opportunity, and that hasn't changed. You know, James comes in and plays in my first game at Ipswich in a position which he's never played before, but I trusted the personality, I trusted the player, and he delivered as he did in the second half today.
And lastly, like we say, even though it's a defeat, the main objective has been achieved now. You can't though think long term, can you? Because as you say, you know, we've talked about players out of contract and you as well. Yeah. Is it still just a matter of getting that last game out of the way with a good performance and a result, and then take it from there?
Yeah, what a great game to finish. playing the team who are top of the table currently, who will want to win the title. Congratulations to Plymouth and Ipswich for securing automatic promotion, an incredible achievement. But yeah, they'll want to finish off strong, so it's a great game for us to play in. We have to turn up first and foremost. We can't wait till half time against Plymouth next week to get started, so that will be the message this week.